Hello, welcome to another edition of IMO Bastani with me, Aaron Bastani. You can follow me on Twitter at Aaron Bastani, and you can follow Navarro Media on Twitter at Navarro Media. Thanks for watching. This week I couldn't help but talk about Mhairi Black's maiden speech to the House of Commons. If you haven't seen it already, it's among the most shared pieces of video content relating to UK politics, probably ever. Black's words and her image have taken social media by storm. And that revelation tells you so much about what is wrong with Britain today. Mhairi Black is, to put it bluntly, well, she's normal. I mean, sure, she's very charismatic, very confident, very intelligent, but her words were heartfelt, they were passionate, and she looks and sounds just like anybody you would meet in a pub or in a park, and were you to meet her, you'd expect her to treat you as an equal. It's that warmth and it's that passion which really marks her out as unique from so many of her fellow parliamentarians. Black is now viewed as remarkable for a number of reasons. The fact she's so young, she's only 20 years old, the fact that she's a woman, and the fact that she's an LGBT member of Parliament. While all of that is true and important, what marked her out for me, and what I think was the basis of that viral video, is that fundamental of democratic politics, that thing which has resonated and inspired throughout the ages. Black, her accent, how she looked, and the words she spoke inspired that sentiment of government of the people, by the people, for the people. She was keen to make clear how the SNP's arrival in Westminster, they now hold 56 to 59 seats in Scotland, wasn't on a wave of nationalism, but of hope. Of hope of a different kind of politics, which she said would be at odds with the neoliberal Thatcherite economics which the Commons have produced over the last several decades. In a weird way, it's that same message of the outsider, of hope, of a different kind of politics, which underpins the message of the SNP, but also the Greens and UKIP. These people are outsiders, they're against the establishment, and they're tired of an archaic politics which produces the same outcomes and favours the same interests. Not unrelated, in fact, I think deeply connected to the virality of that maiden speech given by Mhairi Black to the House of Commons, was the news this week that Jeremy Corbyn is now one of the favourites to be the next Labour leader. Internal polling this week has shown him at number one, and you might remember that bookies, when he first announced, had him at 100 to 1, and that's gone down to 5 to 1. He's now second in terms of constituency Labour parties, and correlative with the success, the increasing plausibility of him being the next Labour leader, he's not quite the favourite, we're not quite there yet, but he's going to do damn well, is calls not just from the right-wing press, not just from the Tory party, but many within his own ranks as well, which would also, you imagine, include Liz Kendall, Andy Burnham and Yvette Cooper, that he would be unelectable, and that Labour under his leadership would be unelectable. And my question to those naysayers, not just in the right-wing press, but actually more pertinently to Labour supporters and activists, is how is Corbyn unelectable when the SNP championing relatively similar policies, especially in relation to nuclear and especially in its messaging, if not politics, in relation to austerity? How is Corbyn not electable, but the SNP just delivered the biggest political landslide in UK politics since Sinn Féin in 1916? How is Corbyn not electable, but Mhairi Black has just delivered a speech which has reached out and been more widely shared on social media than any video hitherto? It doesn't make any sense to me. I mean, you look at Liz Kendall, I think she's got like 4,000 or 5,000 likes on Facebook, I don't know, right? I thought the whole point of Blairites was that they were slick, that they had money, that they were, you know, there was a bit of showbiz, a bit of razzmatazz, but there's not even that. I mean, Corbyn's got better reach on social media. He's not just got the better politics, right? Burnham, this guy's like, he's like Emu. You know, it's like somebody's ventriloquizing him and his mouth opens up like there's Rod Hull, expecting him just to pop up. Anyway, the point is, the right of the Labour Party, the Blairites, the centre-right, don't have the resources, they've not got the messaging, they don't really seem to be like big guns, and I think Corbyn could win this. I think he could really do well and come from behind. In fact, the situation is so bad, I think that were Corbyn to have a shave and put on a Brioni suit, many Blairites in the party would call this guy a credible centrist. Labour really are fucked. So what do you think? You know what I think? I think that Jeremy should put on a fitted blazer from time to time, replace the beard for some luxury stubble, the sandals for some brogues. Why don't you put those thoughts down on the hashtag IMO Bastani, or you can reach out to me on Twitter at Aaron Bastani. Similarly, you can comment on Facebook and on YouTube. The weather this week, not great, not bad, that's Britain. We're in the Barbican. This is what housing should look like. Housing for the people, by the people, luxury for all. Hopefully it'll stay like this for a few weeks, if not months yet, and we'll continue to have these IMOs al fresco. Bye.